everybody, and welcome. I am your host, Tom the Radio, Tom Fowle, and today we are going to be playing Upper Decks Marvel Legendary, a great cooperative game. Now, this isn't the typical one that you would see in stores. This is the Legendary First 10 Years Marvel Studios, the Phase 1 version. It's just the one I kind of wanted to use today, but everything plays exactly the same, just different cards, different pictures from what you can normally do. And let's kind of get into our explanation of what is happening, what's going on. This is a cooperative deck building card game in which we are going to be recruiting heroes, officers to try to battle our mastermind, who in this game is going to be Loki. Typically on setup, we have 5 different hero decks shuffled in for 70 cards. But in this one, we use 6. We'll get into the why here in a little bit. So, on our turns, we'll draw 6 cards. Let's see, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and play them. They come in 2 flavors. We have buy power, which are those stars, and then we have the attack power, as shown by they're claw marks, but we've historically called them kitty swipes in this game because they kind of look like little meow swipes. So and that's why I got the 2 counters over here in case we need a little bit of help keeping track. Stuff gets a little bit more complicated as we go on. So on a turn, we could put out our entire hand. We've got a buy power of 3. We've got an attack power of 3 as well. The order in which you play cards will matter, because sometimes symbols in the corner will activate other things. We'll get into those when those pop up. But how do we win the game? Well, our mastermind Loki here, we need to hit him with an attack power of 10 on one of our turns. We need to do that 4 times. Once we do it 4 times, we win. But what is Loki trying to do, and how is he going to stop us? So we picked this scheme. There are random ones in there. There's several other masterminds you can do. So very, very customizable random game, which is I love. And this is the Enslaved Minds with the Chitauri Scepter. So in our setup, we put in 8 scheme twist. We'll get into what those do here in a little bit. 6 heroes instead of the 5. Chitauri villain group, which is required, and we shuffle 12 random heroes from the hero deck into our villain deck. We've already done that. We've put in a couple of bystanders as per the rules, and then special rules: heroes in the villain deck count as enslaved villains. They're enslaved villains with their attack equal to the hero's cost plus 2. If you defeat that hero, you gain it. Normally, and we'll show you here. Let's get the HQ set up right away. So we've got 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. So that buy power we were talking about is what you use to recruit heroes. Their cost is down here in the corner. So we would have this Odinson Thor is 3. This called lightning version of Thor takes 6. So say that was a villain. For us to defeat it, we would need 8 for this one, 5 for this. But when you do defeat it, it's going to go into your discard pile so you can draw it later on. Normally, when you are recruiting, you just take your buy power, you spend to grab, they go into your discard pile. So once your deck runs out, you just shuffle, and they'll start coming up. And this is where we were talking about playing cards. Symbols can be important. So this one here, this Call Lightning Thor, he has an attack value of 3+, but it shows this here, this symbol. If this has been played previously, you get +3 attack power. So say we played this first, followed by this. They're not going to get those extra bonuses because this was the first card that was played, has the fist icon, which does not match this down here. And just because this has the same symbol, it does not count for itself. Where if we would play these on a turn, this was our first card played, so it's going to be worth 3 buy power. Our second card here, we don't have that symbol before it, so this is 3 attack power. This here only has The fist symbol doesn't count for itself, so it'd be 2 buy power. But this one over here, because we have previously played that symbol, is going to be 3 plus 3, getting us 6 for this card. So this turn we would have an attack of 9, buy power of 2 if we played it that way. So that's a little bit about buy, how those extra work. We've got heroes in here. And let's see. When those scheme twists come out, the highest cost hero from the H key moves into the sewers as a enslaved villain. Ouch, that's rough. And now if an evil's gonna win this if 6 heroes get into the escaped villains pile. So we'll get into that here in just a second. So on our turn, the start of the turn, we take the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, it is going to go to the rightmost space. If there was already a villain here, that villain moves over 1 space and keeps going until this fills up. Preferably, you want to take out villains before this fills up. And if they're ever at the bridge and 1 more is added, they will escape, which can cause wounds to happen. If they go with a, if they captured a bystander as well, we'll lose a hero from our HQ into a KO pile, which is out of play for the game. But now we have the extra condition of if 6 heroes escape, enslaved heroes escape, we lose. So that's this one's gonna be a little rough. Okay, let's just kind of get into it a little bit. I always have an easier time of teaching as I play, but hopefully I kind of have given you enough basic information, and if stuff pops up, we'll kind of introduce it as it comes up. Same with these wounds. They certain cards can force you to take wounds. They are just placed into your discard pile. They take up space in your hand. They don't help you. There are a couple of heroes that benefit from wounds, but we'll, as I said, we'll cross some bridges when we get there. So let us go ahead and start. Both of our players should have 6 cards to start. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for our player 1 here. I'm going to keep their deck off to the side. There's our 6, and then let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 for our player 2. I'll keep that over here. This way, if we need to reference anything later, we can, because there's some things, if you present the symbol, this happens. We'll like Loki's Master Strike, each player needs to reveal a fist icon hero or they gain a wound. So that's why we're going to keep these already over. Hopefully I can keep track of everyone and where they're at. It's a little confined on space, so I'm just trying to make this work the best I can. So first thing we do is we'll flip the top card of the villain deck, and it is a Chitauri Commander. It is a Rooftop Conqueror, meaning that if it's on the rooftop, it is going to have a value of 5 instead of 3 to be able to knock it out. An ambush after this enters the city. If the rooftops are empty, reveal the top card of the villain deck. If it's a villain, that villain enters the rooftops. Oh. All right, so our ambush. Hydra Pilots. When you fight this, you get +1 buy power. If it's a villain, that villain enters the rooftops. So we're already starting behind. With 2 on here. So our first player, we've got our 6 cards. Let us see what we can do. We've got Shield Agent. Hey, it is our example draw of, we have a buy power of 3. We have the kitty swipe of 3. This kind of works out a little nice. That's if we take this 3, and we're gonna have our Hydra Pilots here. We're going to attack the Hydra Pilot, so this is going to get us a +1 star for fighting it, as noted on the card. So now we have a buy power of 4. I'm just going to put a little victory pile up there. Buy power of 4. We could get this team player. What we learned with Loki is we do kind of want these Odinson cards, just because they have that symbol would help us avoid that Master Strike when it comes up. We would get some early buy power, which would let us buy some more stuff, but we do need to hit stuff too, because if this starts piling up, we get into a little bit of trouble. So I don't know if we want to necessarily start trying to hit right away, if we want to buy right away, and try to avoid that Master Strike when it pops up. There are 5 of those in the deck. It is a pretty beefy deck. So maybe let's go this team player Hawkeye. And we'll put that up here in the discard pile. We'll take these into our discard pile, draw up 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, and we pass to player number 2. So start of the turn, flip the top card. It is Hydra Pilots once again. Let's see what we've got. We've got 1, 2, 3, 4. Okay, so we have a swipe of 1. We have a buy power of 5. And oh, we should have refilled this at the same time. Buy power of 5 is pretty good. Black Widow, you get +1 attack for each bystander in your victory pile, but starts with 0, so might not be a great pickup for us right now. Shoot, this is rough. If there's something with a value of 2, it would have been great for this turn. But instead, I think we are going to grab this Odinson at a cost of 3 and call it for the turn. There's their discard pile. We will go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 prepped here. We player 1's turn. It is the Chitauri Commander. Once again, ambush. If the rooftops are empty, they are not. Now, this Chitauri villain is the Rooftop Conqueror, so they are now take a 5 to knock them out for us. Player 1, what do we have? We have a kitty swipe of 1. We have a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. We kind of had a feeling that was coming because of the opening, starting, everything you hold on to. So we have a buy power of 5. I think we're gonna get this Black Widow, who has the if you get this little red icon, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. If you do, rescue a bystander, which could help with those covert operations, getting them built and going. So those are going to go to our discard. The end of the turn here, let us refill that spot in the HQ. Our draw pile is empty, so we're going to go ahead and just give this a light shuffle. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. There we go. Go to the next player. Flip our top card. It is a Scheme Twist. And the Scheme Twist, the highest cost here from the HQ, moves into the sewers. It is a tie for these two, so it's not going to matter too much. There we go. They are an enslaved villain. Now it will cost us 8 to knock them out. That's oof. He's a touch powerful. I don't believe this gets refilled until the end of the turn. Let's see what we can do. We have a swipe of 3, a buy power of 3. So let us we're gonna take out this Hydra Pilot while we can. That'll give us a bonus buy power of 1. So we have a buy power of 4. I think we're gonna grab the Surge of Power Thor to help us out a little bit. He's got a cool thing. If you made 8 or more buy power this turn, you get +3 to the kitty swipes. All right, that draw pile is done. Let's fill these up. Got another team player Hawkeye, and here comes Iron Man. Repulsor Rays. Not bad, a little bit lower cost. A lot of times you get into a little bit of trouble if these are way too high of cost early on. The other thing you can always buy at a cost of 3 is the Shield Officer Maria Hill. What she does, she gives you a buy power of 2. Pretty straightforward. 4, 5, 6. All right. Now let's flip this over. Jay, this is thematic. All right, so we just flipped over a bystander. A villain is going to kidnap our bystander. So Jane Foster being kidnapped by Thor. Thematically, I love it. And this one is a special bystander as well. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO one of your heroes or a hero from your discard pile. That lets you get rid of the little bit of lower powered cards. But that's just funny. So they will so we'd have to take out that 8 cost Thor to rescue Jane Foster, and if he escapes with Jane Foster, extra bad things happen. So well, let's find out what we drew. Okay, we have swipe of 2, 3. Okay, we're swinging for 4. Now this team player does have that Avenger symbol on the bottom, but we don't have a card that we can play before it that has that Avenger symbol. So we are only going to be swinging for 4 by power of 3. So for the by power of 3, I think we're just going to take this repulsor ray, use our 3 here to take out this Chitauri commander, take out the one that's in the front of the line. I wonder if I should have taken that one out instead before he got to the rooftops. No, because if he pushes over and it's another Chitauri commander, it's better for us. Let's do it that way. So we have fought. That is a fun way to say that. I'm not gonna lie. Okay, another Iron Man, expensive Iron Man too. It's got that tech symbol. You get +1 for each other tech hero you've played before. This turn. That's great. Okay, there's our 6 cards. Move over to player 2. Okay, they're now at a value of 5. It is the Hydra pilots again. Let's see what we got. We got shield, fight of 1, and a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4. We have a buy power of 6. We can get one of these more expensive cards, which is great. I don't remember what we've bought before. I think, yeah, we might as well take this Call Lightning Thor. It'll help us out for scheme twists that pop up. Be a little bit easier up here for us. Great attack value, so we'll do that. We only swing for 1, so it doesn't help us in the slightest. Not a bad turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, back to player 1. Okay, more Hydra pilots. All right, we got that Black Widow, who's worth the 2. We've got a buy power of 1, 2, 3. We swing for 4. Well, if we take out one of those, we'd have a buy power of 5, which would get us that Arc Reactor Iron Man, which would be a very decent combo. Yeah, I think we're gonna do that. We'll take out this Hydra pilot. That now gives us a buy power of... Oh, that gives us a buy power of 4, excuse me. So I can't grab that, but I can at least grab this here. Yeah, I like that. Okay. And the end of the turn, we flip this over. We got 2. We need to shuffle our discard. And then draw 4 more. A lot of this game's been shuffling. And when you go to set it up, put it away, it's a lot of sorting. It's a lot of sorting. And the main reason I'm using this phase 1 box is I have most of Marvel Legendary, but it is in such disarray organized for me right now that I'm terrified to try to pull it out. It's just a little bit too much content currently. I need to figure out a better storage solution. So this one is my easy one that I can just pick up, put together real fast. 1, 2, 3, 4. So that is my one little downside of this game. All right. We're drawn. We move to player 2. Flip the top card. Master Strike. Each player reveals a fist hero or receives a wound. Nope. So they will receive. Player 2 receives a wound. We'll put that in our discard pile. Player 1, and then these once again they take up space in your hand, and if you don't recruit any heroes or defeat any villains or masterminds on your turn, I can KO all the wounds from my hand. So that's how those work. Nope, neither for either. So it's a wound on both sides. Not great, not bad. You can survive. At least no new villain comes out. That would be, yeah, we're on player 2. So, player 2 currently has a buy power of 4, 5, 6. Oh, we were so close. If we could have gotten 2 more, we would have had our bonus here. That would have gotten us 3 attack power. So we only have an attack power of 1. We have a purchase power of 6. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I don't want to get... Oh, this Captain America is great. You get +1 for each color of hero you have, including gray. Gonna cost 4. We should probably take this Iron Man out while we can before he flips up here. Would take 7 hits to knock him out. Oh, but he'd be so much better if our player 1 could get him too. Yeah, we're... Oh, that's a waste. Let's see. I could also grab this Avengers Assemble Anna Maria Hill. Get a little bit more out of it. Maybe trigger that. No. No, we're gonna take... Let's try that. We're gonna go Avengers Assemble Anna Maria Hill for our 6. Call that a turn. So 2 cards, need to shuffle. The other thing, if the villain deck ever runs out, the game ends in a push. Kind of means the mastermind got away with what he did. You didn't stop him, but evil didn't technically win. So a little bit of a 1, 2, 3, 4. A little bit of a tie game. Hey, we go back to player number 1. Ooh, we've got Chitauri Chariot. This will slide over. He's a rooftop conqueror, so he would go up to a 6 when he's on the rooftops, and has an ambush. If the rooftops are empty, move this villain there. Nothing happens. Makes our life a little easy. So, player 1, what do we have? We've got a buy power of 2, and we're swinging for 2, 3, 4, 5. Ouch. Wish it was just a little bit better. We don't get the bonus off of Iron Man's repulsor ray because we don't have that icon played before it. So once again, 3, 4, and 5. If I took out this Hydra pilot, I would at least be able to pick up a shield officer, which seems like the decent play. So let's do that. Because once again, fighting that Hydra pilot gets us the +1 buy power. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Go back to player number 2. Flip over the card. Hulk smash. Oh, he is an enslaved villain. Gonna take 10 to hit him. That's ouch. Ouch. Okay. Well, let's see what we can do. Player 2 has swinging for 2. Swings for 3. And buy for 3. It looks like we're gonna take out this Chitauri Commander for our 3. For our buy power of 3, we're gonna pick up a Maria Hill. Still a little bit of progress, but this stuff's starting to get expensive. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, back to player 1. Chitauri Soldier. This is Rooftop Conqueror, and when you fight it, Chitauri Soldier captures a bystander. So you would end up saving a bystander in the process. This Chitauri is now at a value of 6 because he is sitting on the rooftops. And Thor's getting close to escaping. So, currently at buy power of 3. Playing these in order of, we would play this one first for a swing of 2. We don't get this bonus because nothing was played prior, but that copy of that card is going to work out. So this is going to be an attack of 5. This is going to be an attack of 6. I cannot take out Thor like I wish I could. I could hit this big guy, which I probably should. I could save a bystander if I do this. I don't think I have the Black Widow cards to pull that off. For the buy power of 3, we're gonna take a Maria Hill. We're going to use our 6 to knock out this Chitauri Chariot. Those go to our discard. 1, 2, 3, 4. So now we are shuffling. Still haven't hit Loki yet. We have 2 heroes that have been enslaved that are attacking. Thor's mad and has Jane hostage. Okay, we need 2 more. Thematically, I still love that. That was a great turnout. Okay, Master Strike. This is the one that we need to show a green fist, or we take another wound. We got colors, just not the right ones. Let's check down here. Nope. Oh, we have a wound in hand over there. So you get a wound. You get a wound. Everybody gets a wound. All right, player 2, what do we got going on? Oh, this will play out nice. So this Surge of Power Thor here, I can play him first, just fine. This is the one, if you make 8 or more buy power this turn, you get a +3 kitty swipe. Then I can play this one. So this is currently going to give us a swing of 6. Swing of 6, 7. Not bad. I wish we had one more swipe out of it. Let's see what we have. We have a buy power of, technically I'm going to play these before those, but I'm going to play 2, 3, and this is you get +1 for each color hero you have, including gray. So this is going to be blue, gray, yellow. So that's going to be 3. So this is 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8 buy power, which will get us the +3. So here's what we're going to do. 8 buy power. This is why I brought these out from another game. And then this is going to be 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9. We can swing for 10. We could hit Loki straight up right now. But I kind of want to hit Hulk. Yeah, Hulk feels like a very, very good one to hit out right now. Because we claim him right away when we do it. He'll go to our discard pile. And that's a +5 attack whenever he comes out. So we're going to do that. So that is out of the way. We have a buy power of 8. We will do this Captain America because it's the highest cost. That was a quality turn right there. Player 2's little combo is showing, and I like it. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Right before we have to draw. Player 1 is up after we refill that bottom row. Ooh, 3 of the same type. Scheme twist. Highest cost is going to move up into the sewers. Take out that arc reactor. Iron Man's going to take a swipe of 7. Not great, not bad. Let's see what we got going on. Currently a buy power of 3. We have wound in hand, so doesn't do anything. If we opt to do nothing, we can KO that wound. And we're swinging for 3. Oh, okay. Here's a decent combo for us because of this dangerous rescue here. This on fighting on a 3. This Chitauri soldier captures a bystander, meaning we'll have a bystander in our victory point pile, which will help with these covert operations that we are just one short of buying. Still not bad. It can set us up for the future. So let's grab this. Let's rescue a bystander. Okay. When you rescue this bystander, you may KO a wound from your hand or from any other player's discard pile. Done and done. Technically, I'd put it here in our KO pile, but I'm just going to put it back in the stack. Okay, so player 1 has a bystander. You do keep a victory point pile. Cards do have a victory point in the side here. I'm not a big fan of the victory pile because so at the end, it's like you can see who actually wins, like who was the better hero. It's a cooperative game. That part is just you could get rid of that. If I'm being real honest. Do I want to grab a shield officer? I mean, it's worth 2 buy power, but no, let's not muddy up this hand anymore. Okay, that is off. Let's go ahead and draw. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. All right, refill the bridge. God of Thunder Thor. Ooh, you can use buy power as Kitty swipes this turn, but it costs 8 to get him. Hopefully we don't run into a scheme twist because that's expensive. All right, well, I jinxed that. Of course I had to say something. Okay, what do we have going on here? We have a wound and a buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. But buy power of 6. I don't know. I could get rid of, if I don't recruit, if I don't do anything with our 6 right now, I could KO all wounds from my hand, but I only have 1 in here. So I think we're gonna pick this up for 4, leave the other 2 as a little bit of a wasted leftover. Sadly, the wound will stay in hand. Yeah. We now need to shuffle everything. For player 2. Black Widow. A lot of Black Widow down here. Which would be great for our player 1. Starting to get a decent combo with Black Widow going. One, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. For our second player. Go to player 1 who flips over a card. Hey, Iron Man just came out. It's gonna take 5 to hit him. So we have nothing but our enslaved villains up there. So they are expensive to hit. Ooh, hey, we got this combo again. We have anything else? We have a buy power for. We have a buy power of 6. And we hit for 2, 3, 4. We hit for 5, which is enough to hit this Iron Man at least, which is much needed for us. Give us a little bit of a gap break. And I think we are going to pick up this Dangerous Rescue Black Widow for our buy power of 6. I'm going to hold off on the Maria Hill. because after a while they just kind of start filling up your hand a little too much. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. One left in the draw pile. Back over to player 2. What's happening here? Luffy, Frost Giant King. Uh-oh, ambush. Each player reveals one of these blue cards or gain a wound. Player 2 is going to gain a wound. Player 1. Oof. Oof. Bad hand for player 1. They're not doing much on their turn. I can tell you that one right now. Let's see. So we have a wound here. I have a swipe of 2 and a buy power of 4. Oh boy. Let us buy Surge of Power Thor. It keeps the wound, but sometimes you just gotta do what you gotta do. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 2. All right, player 1 is up. Hydra Pilots. Oh, at least something that we might be able to knock out. Let's see what we got. Oh, yeah, except for 1, 2, 3. Buy power of 3. Well, I'd get a buy power of 4 if we take out the Hydra Pilot, which we definitely need to, and give us this Covert Operation Black Widow. I think that is a fair play. Pick this up. Our last card of our draw pile. We have not hit Loki once yet. We're starting to build up a little. I say that, and we just had a turn of all of our basic cards pop back up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, player 2. Let's flip a card. It is Iron Man popping back up. It's gonna take 5 to hit him. Once again, everyone's expensive to knock out. What we got going on? Ooh, that's not bad. It's not bad at all, because we are gonna hit for 7. Buy power of 2. It takes 8, 10. Ooh, this is pretty decent. Do you have any wounds out here? No, because Luffy, choose a player. That player KOs any number of wounds from their hand and discard pile. Yeah. Okay. Yeah, we're gonna take out Luffy with player 2. This way they can take out 2 wounds from their discard pile. That's a great hit right there. And the other thing I do need to pay attention to, if you would gain a wound, I can reveal this card and draw a card instead. We do need to pay attention to that for the future. By power of 2, cannot do anything else with that. Great turn for player 2. Player 2 is our MVP right now. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1's back up. Uh-oh, Silent Sniper Black Widow. Defeat a villain or mastermind that has a bystander. Great card. Takes 9. Takes 9 to hit her. Oh boy. We've got swing of 3. High power of 4. That's great. Can't hit anybody. I can buy something. We'll take this for 4. And we're probably about to have our first escape happen with a bystander. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Maybe we'll get lucky and have it be a master strike. Alrighty. So that was the end of player 1. We go to player 2. Let's draw the top card. Bystander, no. Okay. So, Thor is going to escape with a bystander. So, that is one bad thing for us. We now need to discard someone a cost of 6 or fewer from down here. Let us KO that card there. And for losing a bystander, we have to discard a card. Now, the only thing I need to double check is if it's at random or if I can pick what card I discard. If I can pick what card I discard, it'd be great. Oh, that's fine by me. That is fine by me. Because I can discard a wound. I'll make that work. Okay. What we got going on here? I have a buy power 2, 4, 6, 7. Swing of 10. If I play this first, I'd have a buy power of 9 and a swing of 8. Isn't bad. Swing of 8's pretty decent. If I play this first, I have a buy power of 2, 4, 6. I would have a swing of 7 and an attack of 10, which I could take out 2 cards, which I think would be huge. Yeah, that I think, or I could hit Loki, but I think we need to bring this down a little bit. So yeah, we're gonna play that order. So it's gonna be 2, 4, 6, 7 buy power, which we will pick up this expensive Hawkeye. We are going to defeat these 2. Each player with no bystanders in their victory pile gains a wound. Little rough for us down here, but a good hit saves us for a couple rounds here. Let's put some new cards out. Draw a 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and reshuffle. Guaranteed, I'm gonna somewhere in this I've probably messed up a rule, something slightly out of order. It's gonna happen. If you want to let me know down below in the comments, I'm okay with that. I'm always happy to learn slight mistakes, everything going on, especially if at some point you want to see different combinations, more Marvel Legendary from Upper Deck. It's a fun game. I do enjoy this. I wish I had a little bit more space to film it, but the way the setup goes. Okay. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Done and done. The bad stuff. Enslaved Hawkeye. Well, he was already enslaved. But doesn't count as the hero coming off. Let's see. When you fight, you draw 3 cards, take 6 to hit him. That's actually pretty decent. Ooh, okay. Okay, this is we have a combo. We actually have a combo for player 1. So if we so this one here first, you get +1 for each bystander in your victory pile, which it's only going to be 1 for that card. This one here, you may KO a card from your hand or discard pile. If I do, rescue a bystander, which I will. So now we have 2 in that pile. We are swinging for 3 with that. With this, we will draw a card. We have not played another text symbol prior. Hey, it's a wound. Of course it's a wound. So we're swinging 3 by power of 2. This could have been so much better. So much better. I don't think we can hit anybody. Nope. So we're gonna opt to do nothing, which will let us KO all the wounds from our hand. We'll get rid of that. Oh, that could have been such a more promising turn. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. And we go to Eve. We could have. It could have been good a second ago, but no. All right, player 2, we've got Surge of Power, and that's the 2. If we have 8 by power, that'll be a +3. He is swinging for 6 with this Call Lightning Thor, because we have played the blue previously. That's going to be 6. Swinging for 7. By power of 2, 3. Let's see, that's going to be 4, 5, 6, 7. Okay, we have a by power of 8 because of this card here. For each color of hero I have, including gray, that's going to get us our 8 for that. So by power of 8, we swing for 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. I should just hit Loki, but we need to take care of some things. That's by power of 9 if I pick that up. Nine, and then 4. When we fight this here, we would be able to draw 3 cards, which I think might be a good play. So this is going to take us down by 6. We have a leftover swipe of 4. Let's go ahead and draw 3 cards. 1, 2, 3. Okay, this is Pulsar Rays. This, because a blue has already been played, we're going to get +1. So this is going to bring us up +3. 1, 2, 3. Surge of Power, going to take us up to a by power of 10. And because we have made 8 or more, we're going to get +3. We have not played a green prior, but this is going to get us another +2. So we have a by power of 12. An attack of 10. I think with the space, we are going to hit Loki for 1. I want to buy those 2 with her 10. Those are good cards. Oh, we had a by power of 12. That's fine. Those are good. And then for 10, we're going to hit Loki. So we'll draw the top one here. Each other player KOs 2 bystanders from their victory pile. Oh, that was bad. Oh, that's a bad time to draw that. But hey, we have hit Loki 1 of 4 times. 3 more and we win. That's all we got to do. Player 2, hands down and away, is our MVP right now. That's a very big turn right there. Oh, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Okay, a lot of buy power coming up. We got going on here first. The villain. Okay, it's a frost giant. Take 4 to hit him. Yes, we have buy power of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swing for 3. Oh, let's. Buy power of 6. We swing for 3. I can make it a buy power of 7 and get this diving block Captain America. I mean, that doesn't matter anyway. Yeah, for an attack of 3, we're gonna want to take out the pilots no matter what. We now have a buy power of 7. Draw a card, rescue bystander wouldn't be bad. Victory point pile was a good plan until someone had to go eliminate it all. Drawing cards are great. But I think we're gonna take this out. How many scheme twists have we seen? 1, 2, 3. There are more scheme twists coming, so let's take care of this just so we don't have higher costs coming up. Oh, and this should have gone to player 2 because it does have a victory point, a victory pile on it. Oh, they will. 1, 2, 3, 4. Because there are things that interact with it. I will try to play that the right way. I should have, and I probably should put our 2 bystanders in the KO pile. I don't think anything calls the KO pile like that. But if I'm wrong, I still remember there should be 2 in there. 4, 5, 6. You fill this. Another Black Widow. Okay. Player 2. See what happens here. Hey, Hydra pilots. So he has a buy power of 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Swing of 4. Oh, let's do it this way. Frost Giants. Each player reveals a blue hero or gains a wound. Player 1 will gain a wound. However, for this one, if I was going to gain a wound, I reveal this card, which we're in the process of playing and doing, and we draw a card. Okay. That's nice. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. High power of 7. Drawing cards for this side is really, really helpful. But I'm gonna take those 2 for 7. We took that off the board, which is helpful. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Player 1's up. What you got? Master Strike. Deal a green or take a wound. Hey, that's another wound going to player 1. Have a green. We do, so we do not take the wound. All right. Player 2, still our MVP. But at least no other villain is coming out to the board. That's very helpful. So we have swing of 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8. Not bad. High power of 1. Beat a villain or a mastermind that has a bystander. We're gonna take this arc reactor Iron Man, cost of 6. Because that at least goes into our pile. And we are sitting on a lot of the techs here, so I think we could play. Well, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. I tried putting him in. Player 2. Only downside of the way I'm playing. It's easy. It's easy to get this mixed up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 6. Going back to player 1. Player 2. We are up. Flip the villain. Hey, Black Widow's out. Takes 5 to hit her. What we got going on? Ooh. Okay, 5. Oh, we are gonna play this very carefully. So this is going to be worth 3 for each other color hero that we have. So that's gonna be attack of, oh, we're hitting hard. 1, 2, 7, 8, 9, 10, 20, 21 off of this. I kind of want to hit Loki twice. I feel like that might be the play right now. I mean, I could help clear this a little bit more, but no, I think we're gonna hit each other player KOs a villain from their victory pile. That's not bad. I can live with that. And then number 2, KO up to 4 cards from our discard pile. Oh, don't mind if I do. Do I have wounds? Nope. So 1, 2, 3, 4. Sorry, Coulsons. You're gonna go bye-bye. All we have to do, hit Loki one more time, and we win. I don't think we had any buy power that turn. The ideal turn later in the game. No buy power. 1, 2, 3, 4. Need to shuffle these. So if we can hit Loki one more time, we win this game. We're doing decent. We're doing decent. Except for our player one's been a little rough around the edges. Oh, how many did we count? 4. It's always 4. 5, 6. Okay. So player one, what happens here? Ooh, hello. Is the destroyer. When you fight it, you KO all of your shield symbol heroes. If it escapes, each player KOs 2 of their heroes. Cost 7 to hit him though. That's delightful. Okay, what we got going on here? This could have been much better. Okay. So this is gonna do 0 because we don't have a bystander in our pile. We have a buy power of 3. And a swing of 6. 6 isn't bad. Because I can at least take out these. Gives us a buy power of 4. Let's take 2 more Black Widows. Hopefully our player 2 can finish things off. But we'll find out. Let's go 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Player 1 here. Player 2 is up. Find out the bad stuff. Sorry, Soldier, Rooftop Conqueror. Takes 3 to hit. Not bad. Not bad at all. Alright, we got 2 Coulsons. 2 wounds. A draw card. And a Coulson. This is the worst turn that we've had for this player. Yeah, plus 1 swing for each color hero. Oh boy. So it's gonna be 1, 2, 3. So we at least swing for 4. At least swing for 4, which isn't bad. Yeah. I would normally do this to do nothing, get rid of the wounds, but I think right now we don't want that snowballing. So yeah, we have to have another good turn coming. All right, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. Back to player 1. Hey, another evil Black Widow. It's not her fault. It takes 4 to hit her. Let's see. Buy power of 6. This does nothing because we don't have a hero in there. Ooh, okay. I can KO a card from my hand or discard pile if I do rescue a bystander. I will KO that. Rescue a bystander. I think because that was already played, we would have already counted the number. So we swing for 2. Doesn't do us any good. We have a buy power of 6. Oh boy. And 1, 2, 3, 4. It's 5 this time. Before we have to shuffle player 1's deck. We could use a Master Strike. Scheme Twist wouldn't help us any right now, because that would still push the highest cost up. Pushing got a Thunder off. Okay. Player 2, what you got? Scheme Twist. Should put those out. He comes up. We KO something 6 or less. Not great, not bad. That is 2 of 6 for the evil. Evil prevails. Evil wins. See what we can do. Oh, I think this is gonna be game. Yep. Yep, this is 100% gonna be game. Don't even. Wow, how hard can we hit? Play everything out first. Buy power 1, don't care. Swing for 2. 7, 8, 9, 10. We would swing for 20. So not only could we take out, let's see, this would be 5. This would be 4, so that'd be 9. We could take these 2 out and take out the last Loki. So, defeat a villain in the city for free. Let's take out this other Iron Man. Why not? That's a great combo. Hands down, our player 2 is gonna win. I didn't even grab the bystanders that I should have for him from this Hawkeye card on the last time. Whenever you defeat a villain or mastermind this turn, rescue 3 bystanders. So that would have been 3, 6, 9. 3, 6, 9. We would have had 12 more bystanders rescued from player 2 with this impossible trick shot from the last round it was played. So yeah, that is Marvel Legendary in a nutshell. Hardest thing about this is getting everything put together, shuffled, and then unorganizing, like reorganizing and putting it away. It's the longest part of this game, and it's one of my biggest headaches. But I like this game. This is one of my favorite deck builders to teach people. I'm a big superhero fan. If you couldn't tell, this mat that I'm using, I ended up picking up separately. The one for this version is pretty. It's nice. I just like the little extra space for stuff. Would have been this if I would have used it. I just like that playmat. But yeah, there are tons and tons of expansions of the base game. Not sponsored in any way. But just the caution is storage is kind of a pain, especially if you start collecting this game in any capacity. It is daunting to want to bring out the full game, and it's why I'm almost happy that they haven't done any of the other phases to combine with this yet. Because when I want to play Legendary, I pull this version out because I don't have to go through my couple of big boxes of insanity to try to figure out who I want to play as. There's setup paralysis and teardown paralysis for this game. So if you just get the base core game and 1 or 2 expansions, if there's characters that you want to see, that's in all honesty what I recommend doing. Or figure out a really good durable storage solution that you can get stuff together in a way, because now I'm gonna have to go through all these decks, separate out Hawkeye, and like, okay, all the Hawkeyes go here, all the Hulks go here, Thor's together, and then I'm gonna have to do villains. This game's a process, but it's still one of my favorite deck builders to pull out because the concepts are easy. The toughest thing to try to teach people right away is playing order of, I want to play this card before I play this card because of the symbol. This doesn't count as its own symbol. And probably the thing I probably was doing wrong was the colors of counting itself as a color. Something I should read into a little bit more, but kind of typically how I've always played it, so I don't stress it too much. And I don't think it would have made a gigantic difference in our game here, but hey, if it did, it did. C'est la vie. It happens. But hey, thank you everybody for watching. I've been Tom, the Radio Tom Fowl. Hey, if you like this video, please consider giving it a thumbs up and subscribe to the channel for more board game content right here on the Radio Tom channel, plus little random videos and stuff I'll throw on here occasionally. But hey, thank you so much for watching.